Oh, just stand up. Don't get on my nerves. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Talking to the phone. Hey. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hi, Patty. I'm not one of those people that waits for Friday per se, but I do love a Friday. I do. There's something very exciting about knowing you could still go to work if you love your job, like I love my job, right? But like come home and potentially sleep and like light a fire. I don't know if you live in a cabin or something. Fridays are just dope. And you know where we are soon, folks. I got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. Greens, beans, greens, beans, greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. We're so close. One more week. I got green, beans, potato, tomato, chicken, turkey, lamb. You made it. Anyway, hold on, I can do this. My shirt's riding up and my muffin top is just, out like the muffins are in the morning. Beans, greens, potato, tomato, beans, greens, potato, potato. Raise the roof, raise the roof. Did you see the Fat Man Scoop remix? Did you hear it? Raise the roof, raise the roof. Greens, beans, potatoes. Oh, how about that double chin from the side here? Love it. Love it. Anyway, oh my God, Belinda, I'm so sorry. Everybody keeps saying my hair looks terrific. I appreciate you saying that. I hate it. Oh, I look extra pretty today? It's because I was singing greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. Kurt, we could be best friends. Hell yeah. Greens, beans. All right, so great weekend coming up. I have to go to DC on the 18th. Doing the bot. Sexy, sexy. I see nothing wrong if you want to do the bot all night long. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. DC is go-go music. Like, I went to college in Baltimore, so we were close. But DC is like really go-go. Sardines, hey, and pork and beef. Watch out for the big girl. Watch out for the big girl. Hey, watch out for the big girl. Watch out for the big girl. So I'm going to DC on Monday, and I'm coming right back on Tuesday. I have a meeting with the Center for Missing and Exploited Children on Tuesday morning. So, see if we can't help find some missing kids, folks. But I love DC. And I love go-go music. How do you know all the words to every song? It's the only talent I have, boo. I really can hear a song one time and remember the words for the rest of my life. Seriously. We've played this game before. Chuck Jones lived across the street from me. Oh, shit. All right, so I want to talk to you about toxic people. There is some assumption that if someone is toxic, they must be cruel and uncaring. And the truth is, a lot of times people have toxic traits and they're actually lovely people, but they're still not healthy for you. Okay? A lot of times, we think that we will recognize a toxic person. Like they will have a sign that comes above them. Toxic, like Britney Spears or something. A lot of times toxic people look just like you and I, right? And we meet them and we bring them into our lives because they're not cruel. Oh, well, now I messed this up. Hold on. All right, I unmessed it up. Because they don't present, they don't have a sign, they don't have horns, they don't have a big, warty, toxic person nose. So we meet them and we think, oh, this person is whatever. And a lot of times they try to be lovely. They try to be normal, healthy, whatever. They don't even realize that the toxicity that they bring to a situation affects you because they're not doing it intentionally. When you are not intentionally hurting someone, sometimes you don't even realize what your contribution is. Okay? When you have negative Nellies around you, they can love you with the most intense love. They can want the best for you. They can pray for you. They can bring you snacks. Okay? But if they are toxic, if their traits don't serve you, don't pour into you, don't make you feel good, then they are toxic for you. Hear what I am saying. You look at somebody and you're like, but damn, she's such a good person, but she loves me, but she's trying. But if she's toxic to you, it doesn't matter. If you had a dog and that dog was biting your ass, no matter how much that dog loved you, but every time, and the dog loved you and it brought you toys and it slept by your bed and it was so cute. But every time you got near the dog bit you in your ass. The dog is not good for you. Right? My sister had a dog. The dog was crazy. It bit everybody except my sister. Okay? The dog was not well. Okay? It had a screw missing. And the state finally was like, you got to put the dog to sleep. The dog cannot be retrained. It has a screw loose. It is biting everybody. My sister cried for so long about having to put this dog to sleep. And we were all like, sis, the dog is toxic, but it loves me. But the dog is toxic. You're not hearing me. You're only hearing what you want to hear. Okay? Sometimes people are in our life and we love them. And it makes us feel some type of way because we're like, I don't understand. I love you, but this relationship doesn't really serve me. You are a drain, not a fountain. You are draining me. Your toxic traits are messing me up, but I love you and you love me. And that feels weird. Because my assumption is that if you're toxic, I shouldn't love you. But sometimes, sometimes you do love this person. Sometimes it's your mother, right? Or it's your sibling, or it's your best friend, or it's the person you love, or whatever. And they don't mean to be toxic. But their toxic traits are just not good for you. And I know the conflict, but you're like, but they're so good. They love me and they look out for me and blah, blah, blah. But if they're draining you, if they're nonstop draining you, if they are not mentally healthy for you, what are you doing? I struggle with that. I struggle with the same thing. You think I don't have people in my life that like honestly love me, but don't pour into me. They drain me. Their toxic traits are really not healthy for me. I really should end the relationships, work relationships, friendships, family, whatever it is. And I look at the situation, I'm like, damn, I know this person loves me. I know this person doesn't mean to be toxic, but like shit, the toxic traits don't work for me. And I constantly have to readjust and pivot and recalibrate and set boundaries. Ugh. And you feel guilty cutting them off because they love you. Not all toxic people come in the form of enemy. Some come in the form of someone who loves you, but they are still toxic to you. And if they're not willing to fix the shit, if they're not willing to really put the work in, if they're not, because sometimes people will be like, I'm too old. I can't do it. I cannot change at this point. I am too old. You got to be like, okay, well, you got to be too old over there. I love you, but you can't eat with me. You got to go sit on the other side of the street. And that's just a fact. I'm not here to argue that point because that is just what it is. So I just want you to understand that not everybody who is toxic is cruel or uncaring. A lot of times people have toxic traits and they're some of the most loving people in the world, but their toxic traits don't work for you, right? Think of it like an allergy. Maybe you're allergic to dogs. Maybe the dog is sweet as sugar. Maybe the dog doesn't even bite, but the dog is still not good for you. Makes you sick. Just a fact. So I just want to put this in your mind because a lot of you right now are struggling with what to do. You're like, I don't understand. This person is so nice. This person loves me. That's right, Maureen. You don't have to cut them out of your life, but you have to set boundaries. Because I'm not going into 2020 with this is just who I am shit. No. Take that shit to a therapist and work it out. Stop. I'm not interested. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm too old. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. I love you guys. I have to get dressed. Where you going, bud? Where you going? Where you going? Hi. Hello. Am I sitting in your seat? Y'all want to see my dog? My sweet boy. My sweet boy. Anyway, I got to get dressed. But I love you guys very much. And I hope that you have a great, great